Bedtime Stories! Rikki Tikki Tavi, adapted from the story by Rudyard Kipling, illustrated by Richard Bernal. Rikki Tikki Tavi was a mongoose, a small animal that has the fur and tail of a cat with a head of a whistle. One day, a flood came through a hole that Rikki Tikki Tavi lived in. The rush of water carried the mongoose far away from his home. He was sick, cold, and wet. Luckily, a small boy named Teddy found the mongoose. Teddy picked up Rikki Tikki Tavi and brought him inside his family's bungalow where it was warm and dry. The boy saved the mongoose's life that day. Teddy showed the wet little mongoose to his parents. Teddy's mother brought a towel into the kitchen and wrapped Rikki Tikki Tavi in it. Warm and dry, the little mongoose opened his eyes and let out a wet mongoose sneeze. Rikki Tikki Tavi began to look around, as members of the mongoose family are curious. He sniffed at Teddy and gave the boy a lick. "I think he's so friendly because you saved his life," said Teddy's father. "Can we keep him?" Teddy asked. "What if he bites?" asked Teddy's mother. "Rubbish," said Teddy's father. Teddy's father knew that snakes and mongooses are enemies. If a snake ever got into the house, Rikki Tikki Tavi could help protect the family. Mongooses are one of the few animals that can win a fight with a snake, and it wouldn't be long before Rikki Tikki Tavi would meet one. One day, Rikki Tikki Tavi was with his bird friend Darcy when they heard a rustle in the bushes. "Oh no," said Darcy. "It's Nag." "Who is Nag?" Rikki Tikki Tavi asked. "I am Nag," said a large cobra that came slithering out from the brush. "Be afraid." "He's Nag." But Rikki Tikki Tavi was not afraid. He knew that the life of a mongoose was spent catching snakes like Nag. That night, Rikki Tikki Tavi was in the bungalow when he heard a noise. He spotted Nag and his cobra wife Nagaina. "We must empty this house of people," Nagaina said. "Yes," agreed Nag. "If we get rid of the people, then the mongoose cannot stay." The two snakes slithered up the stairs toward one of the bedrooms. Rikki Tikki Tavi followed them. At the top of the stairs, Rikki Tikki Tavi saw his chance. Jumping, he lunged at Nag. "No!" screamed Nag. The cobra thrashed, trying to shake the little mongoose off, but it was no use. Rikki Tikki Tavi held on tight. If he had let go, Nag could have bitten him and gone after Teddy. The snake and the mongoose thrashed and crashed all around the hallway. Suddenly there was a loud thud. Rikki Tikki Tavi looked up to see Teddy's father holding a broomstick. Teddy's dad had hit Nag with a broomstick. With a man's help, Rikki Tikki Tavi had stopped the evil and vicious cobra. "Bad Nag is gone, gone, gone." Rikki Tikki Tavi heard someone sing. It was Darcy. "Where's Nagaina?" the mongoose asked. "Guarding her nest," Darcy said. "She has a bunch of eggs that will hatch soon." "Where is this nest?" Rikki Tikki Tavi asked the bird. Darcy told him, "You must pretend that your wing is hurt in order to lure Nagaina away from her nest. Then I will steal away all of her eggs. Once I take care of Nagaina, we will be safe," Rikki Tikki Tavi said to the bird. Darcy distracted Nagaina and Rikki Tikki Tavi got rid of the eggs. But then Nagaina saw what Rikki Tikki Tavi was doing. Quickly, Nagaina slithered over and snatched up her last egg. The cobra tried to escape, but Rikki Tikki Tavi knew that Nagaina would be back. The mongoose chased the cobra deep into the wetlands. Rikki Tikki Tavi's courage scared the cobra so much that Nagaina was never seen again. Rikki-Tikki Tavi celebrated with Dorothy and their other animal friends. The cobras were gone and everyone was safe. As for Teddy's family, they never saw a cobra ever again. Rikki-Tikki Tavi had saved his family and they lived happily ever after. Hi! If you like this video, please give this a like and hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get notified whenever I release a new video.